boys and girls. This is Miss Tyndall, and I wanted to let you know that I miss you guys very much, and I hope you guys are reading a lot at home or enjoying family time. This is going to be called Read with Your Favorite Pet. So this is Scooby, and then this is my little Bella down here, and they love to be read to. So if you have a cat or dog at home, or even a little gerbil, you can go grab them right now, and they can listen to the story as well. Today, I'm going to read Miss, yes?
You forgot the fish.
Fish, yes. You can grab your fish, too. Miss Nelson is Missing. That's the name of the story that we're going to read. And this is by James Marshall. The kids in room 207 were misbehaving again. Spitballs stuck to the ceiling. Paper planes whizzed through the air. They were the worst behaved class in the entire school. Now settle down, said Miss Nelson in her sweet voice. But the class would not settle down. They whispered and giggled. They squirmed and made faces. They were even rude during story hour, and they always refused to do their work. Something will have to be done, said Miss Nelson. Let me show you the page. The next morning, Miss Nelson did not come to school. Wow, yelled the kids, now we can really act up. They began to make more spitballs and paper planes. Today, let's just be terrible. Not so fast, hissed an unpleasant voice. Who do you think that person is? Who's the person that comes in when your teacher is absent, Gavin? What is that called?
A substitute.
A substitute. So let's see what kind of substitute they have. A woman in an ugly black dress stood before them. I am your teacher, Miss Viola Swamp. And she rapped the desk with her ruler. Where's Miss Nelson? Asked the kids. Never mind that, snapped Miss Swamp. Open those math books. Miss Nelson's kids did as they were told. They could see that Miss Swamp was a real witch. She meant business. Right away, she put them to work, and she loaded them down with homework. Why do you think they listened to her? They didn't listen to the other teacher, Gavin?
Because she's meaner.
She's mean and she's strict.
And she's rude.
And she's rude? You think it's rude to be mean? Yes. We'll have no story hour today, said Miss Swamp. Keep your mouth shut, said Miss Swamp. Sit perfectly still, said Miss Swamp. And if you misbehave, you'll be sorry. Days went by and there was no sign of Miss Nelson. The kids missed Miss Nelson. Why do you think they missed her so much? Yes?
Because there was a really mean teacher.
Because she was really mean. And Skylar, how was she?
Really mean.
No, how was Miss Nelson?
Good, and the kids were rude, and then she said, stop.
Yes, and then Miss Nelson was really sweet. Maybe we should try to find her, they said. Some of them went to the police. Detective Mick Small was assigned to the case. He listened to their story. He scratched his chin. He said. I think Miss Nelson is missing. Detective McSmall would not be much help. Other kids went to Miss Nelson's house. The shades were tightly drawn, and no one answered the door. In fact, the only person they did see was the wicked Miss Viola Swamp coming up the street. If she sees us, she'll give us more homework. They got away just in time. something terrible happened to Miss Nelson. Maybe she was gobbled up by a shark, said one of the kids. That didn't seem likely. Yes.
She wasn't in my shirt. She was just. You don't know.
Well, let's go finish so we can see. Find out. Sit down on your bottom so everyone can see. Maybe Miss Nelson went to Mars, said another kid. But that didn't seem very likely. Can you imagine your teacher going to another planet? I know, said one know-it-all. Maybe Miss Nelson's car was carried off by a swarm of angry butterflies. But that didn't seem likely at all. What do you think, Scooby? Was she carried away by butterflies? No. The kids in room 207 became very discouraged. It seemed that Miss Nelson was never coming back, and they would be stuck with Miss Viola Swamp forever. They heard footsteps in the hall. Here comes the witch, they whispered. Hello, children, someone said in a sweet voice. Who do you think that is, Scholar? Yes.
Miss Nelson.
You think Miss Nelson? What do you think, Evan?
Miss Nelson.
Miss Nelson?
I think
What do you think, Bella?
I think Miss Nelson, and I think Scooby thinks Miss Nelson.
Scooby thinks
And it was correct.
Good. It was Miss Nelson. Did you miss me? She asked. We certainly did, cried all the kids. Where were you? It's my little secret, said Miss Nelson. How about a story hour? Oh, yes, cried the kids. Miss Nelson noticed that during story hour, no one was rude or silly. What brought about this lovely change, she asked. It's our little secret, said the kids. Yes.
I know the expert. I know the. Oh, yeah.
So wait, let me go, and then you can ask questions at the end, okay? Back home, Miss Nelson took off her coat and hung it in the closet, right next to an ugly black dress. Whose black dress do you think that is?
That was Miss Swamp.
Miss Swamp, yes. When it was time for bed, she sang a little song. I'll never tell, she said to herself with a smile. P.S. Detective McSmog is working on a new case. He's now looking for Miss Viola Swamp. What do you think the kids learned?
To never be rude to your teacher.
To never be rude to your
Or
teacher.
else you get bad grades.
Yes, good job. Thank you.